Somewhere. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to the Wednesday Wake Up here at North Hollywood Church of Religious Science. I am so grateful. It's a special night tonight. As you see, we have some chairs. We have some incredible people that are going to be up here for our panel. I welcome you if you're live streaming, saying hello, and I'm grateful that you're here. And wherever you are, please drop in the feed and let us know exactly where you're streaming in. So as we do at every Wednesday Wake Up, let's stand up. Let's do a little singing. We have a new chant for you, but y'all know this chant. So let's sing out. And at home, I want you to sing out as well. Om Shanti, y'all. One of my favorite chants. And Jamie Lula's in the house. Everyone give him some love. Yes.
Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. 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 Peace inside my mind, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my mind, God and only God I live to see. Peace inside my mind, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my mind, God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. 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 Inside my heart, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my heart, God and only God I live to see. Peace inside my heart, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my heart, God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti inside the earth. God and only God is moving me. Peace inside the earth. God and only God I live to see. Peace inside the earth. God and only God is moving me. Peace inside the earth. God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om
Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om.
Om
Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Let's take a moment right where we are. Let's bring our hands together. Let's rub our hands together. Feel the energy, the vibration that's moving through and as us. Let's bring our hands right to our heart in the mudra of the Namaste. And together, let's do one Om together. Inhale. Release your breath. Inhale for the Om. Inhale. Yes. And so it is. Go ahead and let's take our seats. It's a good day to wake up, isn't it? You know, one of the things I love about our teachings, that we believe that we will have an outpicturing of what's happening within ourselves. And as we are waking up this morning, afternoon, evening, no matter what time you are, and whatever time you're watching this online, we get to understand that we are more than what we're experiencing on the outside. As Ram Dass talks about, this is all drag. So right now, what you're seeing is my black queer minister drag. And it looks pretty fabulous, too. It does. It does. But my true nature is love, peace, oneness. I am the Om in action. And we are celebrating the rise season of the rise. It's a new season. It's springtime. We're celebrating Easter, Passover. We're rising up together. And the whole month, Wednesday wake up, Sunday mornings, our Sunday school, we're all studying what it means to rise. And tonight we have a beautiful panel. Before we get into this, let's go into our group meditation, our group practice. I invite us to bring our feet onto the floor. I invite you to bring your hands onto your thighs and your knees, and maybe create the Om mudra of the thumb and the index finger together. I invite you to close your eyes and go within. Or if you choose to, maybe just lower your eyes towards your heart chakra. And we get to stop, be still, be present. And as the sacred text tells us to be still and know. Be still and know that I am God. And in this time of waking up and remembering and knowing that God is within us, we breathe in the prana. So I invite us all to just take a deep breath in through our nostrils. Inhale. Hold the breath at the top. Anchor into that awareness that all needs are met. A deep exhale, sigh, release. Yes. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath in through our nostrils. Inhale. And take a little bit more in, sip in a little bit more air, a little bit more prana, a little bit more energy. Remember that you are God in the flesh. Exhale, release. And one more time for the pranayama tonight. Take a nice deep breath in, as much air as you can bring into your body temple. Take a little bit more in, a little bit more in. Hold that breath. Allow the cells to regulate. Feel the energy. Exhale, release. So I welcome you into your high consciousness, your secret room, your sacred space. The upper room is our consciousness. And as we begin to have that beautiful communion with Spirit, we choose to rise up and no matter what you're going through, no matter what the situation is, no matter what the circumstances are, there is an upper room that we rise into. A place where we soften. A place that we can relax. We get to embrace our true nature. And this evening, we get to remember who we are. We get to wake up. We get to remember that we are love, joy, oneness. We are infinite possibilities. We are divine power. We are beauty, kindness, and our true nature is radiating from our heart chakra. And as we allow this energy to flow through and as us to radiate, we become open and receptive, a magnet to receive more good than we ever could imagine. And this is our home. This is our birthright. We are worthy. We are worthy. We are worthy. Take a breath. Exhale. And our mantra affirmation for this evening. I invite you to repeat after me, aloud or to yourself. I am worthy to receive more good I'm worthy to receive more love. I'm worthy to receive more joy. I'm worthy to receive more abundance, more prosperity, more beauty, more creativity, more joy, more joy, more joy. Yes. And as we receive, we shall freely give. So how good it is to stop, be still, and remember we're here to wake up. We're here to wake up, to become awake and aware of who we really are. And as we wake up, we understand that what we are seeing outside of ourselves is not real. It's the Maya. It is not real. And as we tap into the realness of God, the realness of the divine, the life with a capital L, we know that we radiate, and we become a living embodiment of this truth. Oh, today is a day that we get to wake up and celebrate. We get to celebrate, we get to say yes. And as we say yes, we invite others to rise up. As the word says, if I be lifted up from the earth, all will follow me. That is the consciousness, the Christ consciousness of speaking this word right now through us. So today we rise up. We rise up. And we give the rest of the world the permission to rise up right where we are. Oh, I give thanks. I am grateful. I simply allow it to go and release and flow and flow and flow. And so it is. Amen.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Come on now. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit.
You can stand if you want to and sing out. You know this.
I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the joy. I feel the joy moving in me. 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 I feel the peace. I feel the peace moving in me. 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 I feel the Spirit. I feel the Spirit moving in me. Yeah, do you feel it? I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. As you're taking your seats, just lock eyes with one person in this room right now and tell them, I'm glad you're here. Yes. I'm so happy that you are here. And welcome, 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 welcome. This is our Wednesday wake-up service, and I'm Rev Skip. and the assistant minister here. And I don't know if she's kind of maybe streaming in, but our beloved Dr. Sidney is away on vacation, so don't call her. She's on vacation right now, a little mini vacay, and tomorrow's her birthday. It's online, so it's out there, Rev. Sorry, it's online. People know. So tomorrow, let's wish her a beautiful, happy birthday and give her our love. And she is incredible inspiration for me. So, welcome, because we always say this. We are North Hollywood Church of Religious Science, a oneness center. That's it, because we are a oneness center. So feel the oneness. I don't care who you love, where you've been, who you voted for. I don't care. You are welcome into this space. You're welcome here to be loved, because truth be told, there is only God here. There's only love here. There's only spirit here. So you're welcome into this space. So the month in February, we celebrated Black History Month. Last month, it was Women's History Month. Exactly. We're going to celebrate all throughout the year, so really it's just a month, but we're going to bring our attention to our spotlight. And this April, I almost said it's May, it's April. It is actually Earth Month. You know that? It is a time that we celebrate the earth. So our spotlight for the whole entire Wednesday's service is going to be on Mother Earth. I'm going to tell you about who we're going to spotlight. It's called Conservation International. If you've ever seen these videos, there are many videos out there that they do that brings insight to what's going on to the planet. Now, here's the truth. Sometimes we got to have the hard evidence to really wake up. And some of these videos might be a little bit disturbing, and it's okay, because we're here to shake ourselves up. Yes or yes? Yes. So we're going to focus in on how we can be more connected to Mother Earth, because we are not nature, living with nature, we're nature itself. So we have to learn how to take care of our planet. And this is our spotlight, and this one is called, I love this one, it's called Nature Speaking. It's Julia Roberts, and she is Mother Nature. Let's run that video, Emily, excuse me.
Some call me nature. Others call me Mother Nature. I've been here for over 4.5 billion years. 22,500 times longer than you. I don't really need people, but people need me. Yes, your future depends on me. When I thrive, you thrive. When I falter, you falter. Or worse. But I've been here for eons. I have fed species greater than you, and I have starved species greater than you. My oceans, my soil, my flowing streams, my forests, they all can take you or leave you. How you choose to live each day, whether you regard or disregard me, doesn't really matter to me. One way or the other. Your actions will determine your fate, not mine. I am nature. I will go on. I am prepared to evolve. Are you?
It's true. So I'm calling forth this month that we really take on the practice. It is a spiritual practice to take care of our planet. I believe it's one of the ones that we forget and we just take it for granted. I'm calling forth for us to have a conscious communion with Mother Earth. That means getting out into nature. It means continue to recycle. It means stop using plastic. We can work differently. We're doing this here. We're going to stop using plastic. We need to make an effort that we are going to take care of our earth. And it is said in the indigenous tribes tells us that everything we do affects 7 generations from this point here. So I want 7 generations to have a thriving earth. It doesn't matter what our government says, it doesn't matter what anyone else says that we're not going to do anymore. We have to take it on to ourselves to take care of this home. Yes or yes? All right, I'm in it. If you're in it, I'm in it. All right, let's do this. Liz Racy, come on up. Liz is going to give us our spiritual reading for tonight and our invocation. Liz Racy, give her some love, y'all, please.
So our reading for Wednesday Wake Up is the book of the month, The Little Book for Big Transformation, 31 Days of Inner Vision and Spiritual Practices by Reverend Skip. Today's excerpt is from day 3. We are nature. You carry Mother Earth within you. She is not outside of you. Thich Nhat Hanh. We know only one planet as our human home. It isn't called Mother Earth for no reason, for she mothers us as her very own children. We carry her within us in the form of nourishment. She provides through her resources of water, food, air, sunshine, and rain. Sadly, however, it seems humanity is overlooking its responsibility to reciprocate by taking loving, grateful care of our mother. The challenges of water shortage, the extinction of animals and planets, climate change, just to name a few, are man-made and can be eliminated through humanity's united commitment and efforts. It's time to begin acknowledging our oneness with Mother Earth and asking ourselves if there are ways in which we are knowingly or unknowingly contributing to her desecration instead of becoming agents for her healing and restoration. For example, can we collectively stop generating more landfills through recycling and composting? Can we plant trees and grow organic vegetables without pesticides desecrating the soil? Can we begin the shift today and live a legacy to our children that includes learning how to be caretakers of our earthly home? I offer this mindful action plan, and should you choose to practice it for 30 days, contemplate and journal the ways in which you can personally contribute to protecting Mother Earth. Pledge your willingness to become part of the solution, for as Mahatma Gandhi reminds us, be the change we wish to see. Remember, we are not just one with nature, we are nature itself. So we must take care of our mother, ourselves, and all beings with whom we share our earth home. Affirmation. Today I choose to care for our precious Mother Earth. I am the blessing that heals this planet, a universal energy that brings forth new ideas. I am the solution. I am the healer. And so, I am. Amen. Let's pray. Just taking that holy breath right here and right now. Just recognizing that breath, that is the breath of God. God is the only power, presence, creator, mind, body, and we are all in this mind and body of God. How grateful we are to have this realization that there's one life. It is God, and it is operating in, through, and as each and every one of us. So what I know to be true is that right here and right now, this service is blessed. Something wonderful is happening. We are so blessed to have Reverend Sherry, Reverend Suzi, Reverend Jason, Reverend Skip. We are so grateful to have these ministers come forward right here and right now and bless us, that our heart and our mind and our soul, it is open. It is open and is available to receive the word and to receive a healing and to receive a blessing and to receive the knowledge that God is here and now, and each and every one of us, we are open and available available for something wonderful to happen. We are open and available for a healing. We are open and available for joy. We are open and available for peace of mind, knowing all is well. All is well. This service is blessed. Something wonderful is happening right here, right now. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Something wonderful is happening. Thank you, beloved Mother, Father, God. Thank you, beloved I am. Beloved I am. Beloved I am. And I release this word into the law of mind where it is made manifest.
Yes.
And together we say, and so it is. Amen.
So it is. Amen. Yes. Thank you, Liz Racy. Beautiful prayer. Wow. Wow. So our artist spotlight is the amazing Jamie Lula, y'all. We are so blessed to have him. Longtime friend of mine, longtime brother. Let me tell you a little bit about Jamie Lula. It is a rare artist that is larger than the canvas they occupy. Their mission is bigger than the stage they stand upon. Their commitment and contribution extends beyond themselves to encompass all who come into contact with them. Jamie Lula is such an artist. And y'all, he's here with us tonight. Please give him some love. Jamie Lula, everybody. Yes.
We're going to play with this, right? Give it up for Tony Campidonico.
Yes.
So honored to work with his brilliance, and so honored to be in the same room with my wife, who's here tonight. Proof that I'm married. I think a lot of places I go, it's like, are you really married? I often wonder like why I choose the songs that I choose, but for particular services, but it just, I was watching the video and just going, this song's perfect. Made mistakes, it's true. The ignorance of youth. I dropped a bomb or two. I drank a bitter brew. I've seen what I've been told, 'cause I've been bought and sold. But I'm worth more than gold. It's time to break the mold. A flower never fails to make me breathe. A river's always seeking out the sea. A mountain climbs as high as it can be. And everything's always reflecting me. And everything's always reflecting me. Oh yeah. Lied and stole, but nothing left me whole. Just a corrupted soul on a downward roll. I've lived unfaithfully. I've wasted most of me. Now I'm surrendering to what I'm here to be. everything's always reflecting me. And everything's always reflecting me. Oh, a soul session takes a lifetime to reveal. When I wake up to the obvious, I feel I grow lighter when I let it all go. I'm one with all I know. A flower never fails to make me breathe. A river's always seeking out the sea. A mountain climbs as high as it can be. And everything's always reflecting me. Oh, a flower never fails to make me breathe. A river's always seeking out the sea. A mountain climbs as high as it can be. And everything's always reflecting me. And everything's always reflecting me. And everything's always reflecting.
Wow. Wow. Everybody, Jamie Lula. Everything's always reflecting me. Well, we have a panel to get up here, so I'm going to ask them to come on up. I'm going to move the chair out of the way. We're going to get them seated up here. And, part of the thing, and I'm going to tell you a little story as they're coming up and taking their seats and getting their microphones ready. One of the things I love to do besides ministry, I love doing what I do. I am also a podcaster. As many of our, panelists here have been on podcasts and been on my podcasts. Jason's been on there. I have a TV show on the New Thought Media Network called The High Vibe Hour with one of our classmates. Her name is Reverend Cynthia. And I love to ask questions and to get into the mind of other spiritual leaders and just chat. So this is what we're going to do. Our first chat that we had, my friend Garrick Angel's here tonight. He's here supporting us. And that was a wonderful talk. Before we drop in, I want to tell you a little bit about who's up on this panel here. First of all, Reverend Sherry Hursey. And I called her Hershey because I was hungry when I put it online today. I was hungry, so I did want some chocolate. As Jason told me, I wanted some chocolate. She is an ordained Unity minister, a spiritual leader of Unity of the Oaks. That's in Thousand Oaks, California. She's been involved in the New Thought movement since she moved to California at the age of 14, which was 2 years ago. Yeah. She is also an award-winning actress, vocalist, writer, producer, most recognized as Eileen on the hit series Home Improvement and Kristen Dunst's mother in the blockbuster movie Bring It On. And some people know that, Aside from her on-camera career, Reverend Sherry has done voice work of over 100 movies. Check that out. Shrek and Madagascar. She has wrote, produced, and starred in an uplifting family musical called Lily the Light, the movie, currently streaming on all multiple platform, so please go check that out. Her and her husband, Rick, has been here, and they are the owners of Turn on the Light Entertainment. You so dope. What's up, sis? Give her some love, y'all.
Thank you.
Amazing,
So grateful
amazing.
to be here.
And we have Reverend Suzi Lula here now. We go, my sister, long time, long time. I mean, my heart, when she walked through the door, I just started crying, you know, because I never cry over anything, right? Let me tell you about Suzi Lula is a much sought after spiritual therapist, a pioneer in the field of spiritual psychology. She is the creator of Soul Psychology Coaching Academy, and she has certified over hundreds of coaches in her methodology. Suzi is the host of her podcast called Permission to Thrive and the best-selling author of The Motherhood Evolution, How to Thrive Mothers Rising Thriving Children. Yes, Suzi is a beloved speaker, a teacher at the Agape International Spiritual Center, my home, under the direction of my teacher, Michael Bernard Beckwith, and she's also on the board. So we have some board members here tonight as well. And she also you can find her writings on her website, SuziLula.com. She's married to this dude right over here, amazing. And she has a son who's an adult now, but I used to watch him in the youth church when I was going through my internship for ministerial. He's an adult at NYU. His name is Will. Y'all give Reverend Suzi some love. Reverend J.C. Davion Mitchell, and you got to put the Davion in it, is a native of Los Angeles, and we went to ministerial school together. We kind of grew up in the same kind of religious upbringing, and so we would be in choir, we would sing, we'd be in class, and we both go, mm-hmm, and we got that, you know that, everyone do everything, mm-hmm, you know how I like to do it. He's out of Florida A&M University, and he is out of the Apostolic Christian faith, which is part of my upbringing as well. In 2005, he walked into Agape International Spiritual Center, and he knew, like I knew, like we all knew. Currently, he's a staff minister at Agape, and he's the head of the Practitioner Corps and Sacred Service Ministry. He's doing some serious work here. 12 years has facilitated our daily prayer call, which is on Facebook and and Instagram every day between Monday and Friday. What time is it? 6:30 a.m. That's why I haven't been on in a while, because I've been trying to get some sleep. Trying to get some sleep. But he's just such a man. I love his consciousness. I love who he is. Y'all, this is our panel for tonight. Thank you for being here. And thank you for helping us kick off this beautiful month of Rise. And for me, when I look out into the world and I see what's going on, I see what's happening in circumstances, it's easy to get caught up and go into that deep spiral. And if ever we needed to rise up in our consciousness, is right now. So I'm going to go right down the line and ask you, Reverend Suzi, what does rise mean for you?
In particular to what you just were referencing with the political world events, or rise up?
However Spirit leads you.
I think rise up for me is this moment that I often find myself taking, whether I'm in front of a client, whether I've just been asked a really deep question by a friend, whether I'm in conversation with my husband and or our son. I think rise up for me means taking a moment to consciously and with intentionality ensure that my consciousness is aligned with my highest consciousness, and not simply allow myself to, in an unconscious way, be present. It is a moment of conscious alignment. I'll say that.
Beautiful. Thank you. Reverend Sherry.
Well, I was thinking about this today. I had the honor of doing an incredible retreat with my husband last weekend, a couples retreat. And there are a lot of things came up about challenging and fear. And for me, rise is really about, I thought of this on the way here, relaxing or resting into source effortlessly and easily. It's almost like when you dream that you're flying, you don't make an effort to fly in your dream. You simply lighten up to the point that you take off. Ooh, I just felt it as I said it. So relaxing into source effortlessly, or releasing into source, or resting in source. That's what it means to me.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Reverend Jason.
Enjoying what's coming through the panel so far. What I'm really clear about when it comes to rising is that deeper idea that nothing comes uninvited. But also realizing that I didn't know I was invited here, so I also don't know what is here for me. So I'm constantly being called to let go of what I don't like. My like is not serving my highest self. I'm constantly being asked to let go of preferences because my preferences might put a buffer between what is serving my highest good. You ever been on a treadmill?
Yes.
I had one of the greatest realizations. It wasn't in one of Reverend Skip's classes, but I had one of the greatest revelations of the mind-body-spirit connection in a spin class. Because you're in there for the purpose, whether it's to lose weight or just to get fit, or whether you're just exercising using the gift of a body. As it's been said, exercise is the tax you pay for a body that is well functioning, right? An investment that you make. Well, I remember having that insight that my mind always wants to quit before my body.
Wow.
Every single time. My body wants to stop the pain even when my mind can handle more. The strenuous nature of physical fitness brings me into a greater realization that we're walking in this world, and man, there's a lot that if I could pin the tail on the things I don't like, everything would seem to have a tail.
I love
Everything. I mean, and depending on where I am. So having some of those realizations and many other things, but those are some of the things that are coming up for me, because I know that one thing for certain is I'm not here by accident.
Yeah.
That I'm not alive I haven't received this training of this teaching. I haven't been alive at the same time our teacher, Michael Bernard Beckwith, was alive. I'm not alive at the same time Ernest Holmes' teaching have gone into the next generation. I'm not here by accident.
Yes.
We have all of these remarkable tools and gifts so that we can handle a world like this.
Ooh. Fasten your seatbelts, y'all. We about to go on a spiritual ride. That was amazing. One of the things I've been sharing this, I believe, and Spirit is given me the okay to move forward and share my experience of 3 years before getting here, not to live into what I went through, my challenges in Florida, but coming here and recognizing how blessed I am to be in this community doing what I'm doing, to be a minister, that I didn't give up. And I would say that was probably the most challenging time in my life where I chose to rise up, and I didn't know where I was rising up to. But I knew that I was coming back from ministry to do something. I was going to rise up to my calling, to my gifts, to my talents. So I want to ask, anyone can jump in, can you share with us a moment that you found was challenging, and how did you rise above that circumstance? Whoever want to jump in.
I'll jump in on that
Okay.
one. That's because Spirit said to me on the way here, you're going to talk about your journey. So once upon a time, in one of my incarnations here, I was working at a company called Smile TV, and we were out shooting a video for PBS, and I got a call, one of those moments in your life where you get that dreaded call. I'm in the back of a van full of equipment, a lot of other people, and the call said, you have a fast-growing cancer and you have 3 tumors, and you better do something fast. It was on a Friday afternoon. Gosh, I could start to feel the heart. And it was breast cancer. It was 10 years ago. And I, shocked as I was at the moment, from that moment felt connected, so deeply connected to the presence within me, that I started a journey of self-healing right then. I went to and examined what could have been triggered within me, finding the opportunity and the challenge, facing my fear, walking my talk, living in joy every moment, being so hyper present that so much was revealed to me in a very short time. I found the perfect person to go to. I started a healing modality that was different than I would have ever done before, but I had it for a month before I started chemo. And honestly, within a month, I had my second or third chemo, and I knew my tumors were gone. I had gone to a practitioner who also helped me look at what had been triggered in my body that I had been holding on to since I was a child. I walked out of that session with some resistance to what she was saying, but absolutely knowing it was the truth, that I was still holding on to a victim consciousness about something when I was very young. Feeling dispensable was in my body. Yeah, I had to take a breath there. And it was an amazing situation because almost immediately when I let that go and regained responsibility 100% for my choices in life without any of that victim in me, I released that burden and my cancer stopped.
Yes.
And I stopped chemo halfway through, and my oncologist called me in tears when I went in and said, "Does anybody ever quit?" And she said, "No." And I said, "Well, mine are gone." And she was rolling her eyes, did another MRI, and I was cancer-free.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Reverend Jason.
Oh, I was celebrating.
No, I saw the hand
I
up
can
going,
go.
he wants to talk.
I can go.
Yes.
The idea that comes to mind, there were a couple of things that were dancing around in my mind, but the one that most immediately comes is a point in my journey where I was working for a wonderful man by the name of Ernie Fields Jr., who's on the other side of the veil. But what Ernie is most known for is being the musician booker for shows like The Voice. So every musician you've ever seen perform on The Voice, like our friend Chris Woods and his sister, all of these people, also for American Idol. And so those wonderful, brilliant musicians that have to learn these great performances and songs. And so I was working with him, handling paperwork, doing things on a computer. And our time together was coming to an end. And at one point, one of my occupations was photography. There's a couple here whose wedding, I did photos for their wedding back in the day. That just happens to be true. And what's great about that story is I get hired to do the wedding photos, and guess who's officiating the wedding? Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith. And I didn't get the job through him. So it's just all of these. I've lived a life like that now consciously. But back to the story. So I had done some photos for Ernie for a birthday event for him. So I go into the office, and while I'm in the office, I get called to run outside because the repo man is taking my car. I'm at my boss's office, who gives me a check that I currently didn't have enough to spread around to those loan payments.
Come on.
And I had to navigate the very stressful experience and very embarrassing experience and all that comes with that of being in a public place. The car is behind a security gate. Like, there's all kinds of turmoil going on because the guy snuck in and did all this kind of stuff. And I had to, in that moment, immediately let go of the embarrassment, of the anger, of the disappointment within myself, of the shame that rises up, because at that time in my life, I wasn't managing my finances well. At the time in the life, there were just a lot of changes going on, and I had to know that no matter what, everything was going to be taken care of. How am I going to suddenly get to work? How am I going to navigate all of this? And I believe that was the same year that my father had transitioned. So my primary safety net, who I was trying not to use, was now not available for me.
Yeah.
At the time, I'm going through all of this that's happening. I just have to decide that I have everything I need. I have to decide that I'm not a deadbeat. I'm not all of these things that the world might say about me, or about even the things that I might have thought about myself, and determine that that is the last moment that I will put myself in that kind of position. So my efforts towards my faith activated, not just trying to work harder because that's the material world, but activating a knowing that that didn't define me, but it woke me up to the truth about me.
Yeah.
And so from that experience, that was all of those emotions that you can imagine and then some, and then allowing that experience that I would not have signed up for to catapult me to a place right now where I love looking at my credit score right now. I promise you, I love looking at my credit score right now. Not because I'm wealthy, but because it's a signal for my journey, not for everybody's, but it's one of the signals for my journey that I've made the commitment and I've been devoted. And if that changes, I won't change. So if all of a sudden they change the credit rating system, no telling what they'll do
Because
in this
you are
government.
not your credit score,
Absolutely.
brother. You are not your credit score.
And so I'm just grateful for that opportunity to rise up.
Beautiful
Yes.
story. Reverend, give him some love, y'all. Some deep stuff happening up here. Reverend Suzi.
Okay, so when you said not something I would have signed up for, I'm just going to take it from there. I have a not something I would have signed up for, and it's a little vulnerable because it is. I'm in the middle of it right now, so might be a little vulnerable. But I just feel prompted to share it. So in this past January, I found out that I was a victim of cyber fraud to the tune of about $200,000, $250,000, or somewhere around in there. And, Can I have a
Yeah.
Now, so many things all coming to me at once. So many things. I'm going to start with perspective. So I teach often a guided process that I call the mountaintop. And it's the idea that everyone knows when you take off on a plane, the houses and the size of the people don't actually change, but the sizes and the size of the houses and the people seem to change. The higher the elevation rise up, the higher the elevation, the smaller the people seem. So on January 3rd, the morning that I found out that this happened, I typically get paid. I teach online classes, and so I get a payout on the first of the month. So January 1st, didn't think too much of it. It's January 1st, New Year's. January 2nd, I thought, oh, holiday. January 3rd, I knew there was a little something that was not exactly right. So when I found out January 3rd and this amount of money, that mountaintop process, immediately, I do it so often that it shot through my body, and I found myself going to the top of the mountain, and I said to my husband, this is not going to touch me. And the only way that this would not touch me is if I stayed anchored and rooted at the top of the mountain. So the top of the mountain is where I am seeking to stay since January 3rd. When we talk about rise up, and whether it be the earth and the video and or the political situation, I have adopted over the past probably 6-8 years this phrase that I'm sure you all have heard, to be for something and against nothing.
Yes. Yeah.
So on January 3rd, I decided to be for something and against nothing. The appearance of this cyber fraud situation, I'm going to call it a situation, that I've been going through or has been passing through me, the appearance has been somewhat of like a David and Goliath situation because I'm an online teacher and I'm dealing with a huge, massive corporation that's owned in Brazil and all the things that one could imagine. And so it's been this situation of David, Goliath, guess which role I'm playing. David, because I am anchored at the mountaintop. Now, it doesn't mean, as you were saying, Reverend Sherry, it doesn't mean that things haven't come up within me to be cleared. And that's how I am seeking to put it in a context. Whatever is coming up within me, it's coming up within me to be cleared. And I intend to be the most pristine vessel that I possibly can be on any day of my life as long as I'm here. So whatever is coming up is coming up. And as long as I keep it in that context, then although I would not have signed up to be going through the situation, that context really assists me. And then the last thing that I will say is, I'm forgetting. Hang on. It'll come. There it is. Another skill that I teach my clients, I call it keeping current. So I seek not to be the same individual today that I was yesterday or 6 months ago. So I'm constantly looking, keeping current. How am I new today? How am I new today? So as Reverend Jason was referencing in what you went through, as recently as COVID, my husband can attest to this, there was a lot of fear around COVID, the disease. One of the fears that I had as recently as COVID was around the stock market crashing. And I was really nervous. I have come from a generation of individuals that had gone through the Depression, and so I was taught, like, hold on to your money and hold on tight. And during that time that I was fearing that the stock market was going to crash, I had an understanding of the generations and ancestors of mine past. I had an understanding in my body of why they wanted to hold on to their money. We were talking to our financial advisor, true story. In my bathroom, I was on the floor, bawling my head off, saying to him, just send me the money and I'll put it in my mattress like they used to do back in the day, because I just felt like safer to have it than potentially not have it. Yeah. So cut to this January, you have to understand that was only a few years ago. And if I'm seeking to be a different individual than I was yesterday, 6 months ago, 6 years ago, then I can witness every day's practice, because that morning when I was on the bathroom floor bawling my head off, I made a decision. I said to my husband, I will never experience this again. I will not experience this feeling. I will not. And I knew what work I needed to do, which was obvious. You know, who is my source? What is my source? So just to wrap this up, my apologies if it's a little all over the place, because it's kind of a current thing that I'm going through. But I think how I want to say, rise up. Rise up can happen anytime, anywhere, in any situation, any way. And as long as we stay in the consciousness of being for something and against nothing, and that the contrasts that we walk through on earth are simply contrasts. Like a 1-year-old, when they learn how to walk, everyone knows when they stand up to walk and start taking their steps, everyone knows they're gonna fall. They're gonna fall and they're gonna get back up.
Yes.
And no one looks at that contrast of falling and getting back up is better or worse, better When they stood up, worse when they fell, because we have an understanding that the contrast isn't good or bad.
Absolutely.
The contrast is all part of the journey of walking.
Yes.
So that's the journey I'm on currently.
This is why she's my friend and my teacher. This is why this panel is happening here. So believe it or not, we're going to have to close down. So I'm going to give one more question to all of us and to be able to wrap this up. This has been a very rich, I've learned so much already. One of the things that I'm learning about rising up is that, and you spoke to it already, that at any stage of our life we're able to rise up. But I remember this, and it sticks with me. Every Easter it comes back to me. This was years ago. Michael Beckwith had a talk title that says, if you want a resurrection, something has to die. If you want to have a resurrection, something has to die. And as we're rising up in this time, I'm asking everyone to cultivate what no longer serves your vision. What are you willing to release and let go of that you've probably been holding on to it since 1975? It wants to be released. We get to let go of it. What are you releasing? And this could be a daily thing. I'm releasing not good enough. I'm releasing not having enough. And I don't live in it, but it does come up. And I got to go, well, that's not my consciousness. I'm releasing this. What are you releasing? What are you letting go of in your life right now so that you may rise up? Let's start with Jason. We're going to come right down the line here. What are you releasing and you letting go of?
There's a long list. But I want to stay in the idea of the best that I've ever known. I'm releasing everything that I ever thought was my best. I'm releasing everything that I felt was my limit. I'm releasing everything that was ever all that I've ever had. All that I ever could be, all that I ever could do. I have a teaching that I often talk about around the idea of the horizon. And I love going on cruises. My wife and I just came back from a cruise recently. Shout out to Leslie in case she's out there tuning in. And most of the time, the way we see ourselves is the same way we see the horizon. Is we only often believe about ourselves what we can see. And oftentimes, that's the horizon. And I'm seeking to live beyond the horizon. I know that there is a life that I am living now, right now, that looks like what's beyond the horizon.
Yes.
I can't see it. So I'm letting go everything that I've ever seen or known as the best, as the most wonderful, as the greatest of anything that I've ever known, especially if those things are bookmarked in my teens, in my 20s, in my 30s, in my 40s.
Yes.
Because what good does it do to pretend to live the past when I've got so much life to live right now?
Woo! Thank you, thank you. Yes. Reverend Sherry, what are you releasing? What are you letting go of?
Oh, I'm agreeing with Reverend Jason. There's so many things, but the one that comes right away is any form of worry, any form of anxiety.
Yeah.
I choose to let that just disappear because I want to live every moment in the joy that I know is real, that I've experienced so much of my life that I just want more and more and more. So I just want to let go of anything that's in the way of that.
Yes.
I want to live in that joyful, peaceful place every moment. That's what I want.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Reverend Suzi, what are you letting go of?
I am letting go of any lesser identity that I hold about myself, any lesser identity that I hold about myself that I am the God presence, I am source itself, I am at one, I am one. So I am releasing any, I believe that the way that we identify ourselves is our greatest dominion. You know, the way that I choose to identify myself is it's my greatest dominion. So I'm letting go of any, and I'll send this to you and you can send it out. I have on my bathroom mirror a little quote from Reverend Michael. I don't even know where it came from except for that Jamie is the one that printed it out for us. And it says, I want you to let go of any of your lesser identities, any lesser versions of yourself.
Yeah.
And I read that every morning.
That's
so,
beautiful.
yeah,
Thank you.
I'm letting go of any lesser identities.
Thank you. Yes, please, give it some love. I found myself, and this is one statement that I'm letting go of. I found myself having a conversation with Dr. Sydney, and we were just talking on the phone, and I was talking about how grateful I am, how blessed I am. And then I said, out of my ego sense of not good enough and not worthy of it, I said, what did I ever do to deserve this? And Dr. Sydney turned to me and says, oh, you can run with that if you want to, but you know the truth. So I'm going to share this with all of y'all. This is our birthright. This is our family. We are here to live this divine, beautiful life. And we have to release those mindsets that keeps us from believing that we deserve it. So that is what I'm letting go of. Everyone, please give our panel some love. Yes, thank you so much, y'all. Thank you. And thank you. I'm going to move the chair out of the way. Thank you so much, everyone, for staying a little bit later. I know we went a little long tonight, but let's come on through. This is our time. Ushers. Usher. Oh, we have another usher. Come on up. Thank you so much, y'all. Please give our panel some more love, please. Thank you, Brother Jason. We're going into our law of giving. We are celebrating in our giving, and we shall receive as we give. We shall give as we receive. The law of circulation. So this is the time that we ask that we tap into our sustainability, your time, talents, and your treasures. This is how you can give. You can give right here by going to our text to give, 818-457-3419, or use the QR code, or go to our website at home. It's nhcrs.org/donate. And right now I invite you just to take your hands, and we're going to bless all the gifts that's coming through this door right now. I just give thanks right here and right now for all the energy of monies that's coming through this door that is transmuted into classes, into paying bills, into having our doors open. We say all needs are met here at the North Hollywood Church of Religious Science, here and now. And we just give thanks as they come through, no matter what form it is. We are grateful, we're grateful, and so it is. Thank you so much. Ushers, please go out and multiply.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Everyone give Jamie Lula some more love as he continues to take us deeper into this musical expression of God. Jamie Lula, everybody. Jamie.
Walk a mile or a minute in another man's shoes. He's got a path to take to find his truth. Any way you spin it, he's a lot like you. Finding his faith on roads that you'd never choose. Keep on walking. Keep on walking. Don't let it cloud your vision. Love beyond condition. Let love be your only mission always. Keep on walking. Keep on walking. Tell a tale you're in it. Hear a brother man's blues. He's got a destination now and no excuse. Why do you condemn it when it's not your own? You can't unsee it once the light has shone. Keep on walking. Keep on walking. Oh, don't let it cloud your vision. Love be your only mission always. Let go of the old condition. Let love be your only mission always. Keep on walking. Keep on walking. One foot in front of the other, hand in hand, one with another. Walk with your sister and brother always. One foot in front of the other, hand in hand, one with another. Walk with your sister and brother always. Come on, y'all. One foot in front of the other, hand in hand, one with another. Walk with your sister and brother always. Sing it out. One foot in front of the other, hand in hand, one with another. Walk with your sister and brother always. Your vision, love be your only mission always. Oh, let go of the old condition. Let love be your only mission always. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't let it cloud your vision. Love be your only mission always. Yeah, let go of the old condition. Let that be your only mission always. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep on walking. Come on and sing it with me. Keep on walking. Oh yeah. Keep on walking. Keep on walking.
Yes.
Keep on walking, y'all.
Keep on walking.
Thank you, panel.
Keep on
Thank you,
walking.
Skip.
Keep on walking.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, media team. Thank you, our bevy of beauty ministers.
Yes.
All right, we got some announcements here. We're going to move right through them. You can make a donation to our church through our text-to-give number, QR code, or through our website, nhcrs.org/give. Thank you. We're a tithing community. Join us. Every Sunday, 9:45 a.m., our junior church is open. Babies, kids, tweens, teens, bring them on. Wednesday, wake up next week with Reverend Skip. It's 7 p.m., and we are doing Rising Above the Situation. Oh, please let us. Women's group meets this Sunday, 1 p.m. in the junior church. Men's group meets Sunday, 1 p.m. in the Ernest Holmes Church. Reverend Skip's yoga class, Thursday, 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. in the junior church. Join him. It's a wonderful place to expand. Save these dates. Good Friday, April 18th, Dr. Sidney for Forgiveness Circle in the Sanctuary, 7 p.m. Easter Sunday, April 20th, we have our egg hunt with the kids. So the Easter Bunny will be here. The Easter Bunny is going to be here, so come on out, please. We will have Easter eggs hunt on the lawn after the 9:45 service. And Friday, April 25th, Creative Arts Ministry presents North Hollywood Authors Reading Night. So if you're a member of our community and you're a published author, please participate in this opportunity to share the excerpts of your work, 7 p.m. And don't miss Rise in the Spirit, Sunday, April 27th, 4 p.m. for a powerful installation ceremony honoring Reverend Skip Jennings. Our new ministers, as well as they step into the next chapter of their spiritual leadership and service, Dr. Sidney will officiate this joyous occasion, and all are welcome. Zoom meditation, Monday through Saturday, 7:55 to 8:15. Anything you need to know? You need to know anything? North Hollywood, nhcrs.org. There you go, and everything you need to know is right there. Peace out.
Yes. All right, y'all, let's stand up. Let's sing out. We have a lot going on in April. We're rising up together. Yes or yes? Take somebody's hands. Let's sing.
Blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. That we rest in God and say amen. That we rest in God and say amen.
So we go within just to give thanks for this beautiful service. We give thanks for this Wednesday wake up. We give thanks for all our ministers that showed up and said yes, to teach us how to rise up and to be who we're called to be. We give thanks for our community, our beloved community, as we are growing, as we are rising up. We know others will see, they will be drawn to our energy, our vibration, our consciousness. I'm calling this place blessed. It is good. As we leave out of here carrying this message, we will change the planet. Yes or yes? Yes. I am so grateful for this. I allow it to be, and so it is.
So it is.
Amen. And practitioners, come on up for prayer. Our practitioners are available for prayer. We'll see you all next week.